Hello, you beautiful beings out there, you beautiful Buddhas and Christs. So tonight is the full moon, and it was actually the best full moon I've had. The most conscious, expansive full moon I've had in quite a while. I had a beautiful conversation with two of my friends, Bart and Kyle. And we had a 3-hour conversation about many topics, and it was absolutely fantastic. I loved every minute of it with them. But one thing that really stuck out with tonight's conversation for me was Bart explained a situation that really changed his life. And this situation was Bart used to be a mascot for one of the teams in town. And one day Bart was doing his rounds as a mascot, making the kids smile, and he saw a kid that had some dis-ease. It caused him not to be able to speak, not to be able to move. I don't know if it was cystic fibrosis, maybe somebody else might know what it's called. However, Bart went up to the young boy, and he took him by the hand and he shook his hand because he's in his big mascot outfit, and he gave him a hug. And the parents were like, oh, let's take pictures. So the boy ended up looking, turning his head, and smiling. And so Bart walked away to continue to do his rounds. And the mother came and grabbed Bart, and Bart, said that, I thought she just wanted, maybe a few more pictures, which would have been fine. Sorry for the shaking. And the mother looked at Bart and said, thank you. Thank you for treating my son like he was a normal kid. Thank you for letting him be normal just for a little while. And so this video I really want to do is about how important you watching this are. You are so incredibly important to the universe. Each and every one of us is going through some form of battle. Each and every one of us, it doesn't matter who we are, even if we're the richest, or the poorest, the healthiest, the sickest. Each one of us has some form of battle going on internally with our lives. And you are here as an ambassador of light. You are here as an ambassador of love. You are here as an ambassador of God. That's who you are. You're an expression of divinity. You're watching this for a reason, because you know that you're important. Each and every one of us is so incredibly important. We're important to our own growth, to the growth of the universe, to the growth of God. But I would say right now, to the growth of each other. We're here to help each other. Ram Dass says it best. We're all just walking each other home. Bart said it great tonight by a man that told him one time, we're all just in this big fishbowl together. And as soon as we understand that, it gives us so much more power. It gives us so much more peace, because you are important, so incredibly important to another person. Think of just the simple acts of kindness that you have the ability to give others. A simple smile. Do you know how important it is to smile to somebody? You never know how much of a gift that could be to somebody whose child is going through cancer, who's going through cancer on their own, whose child has a terminal dis-ease, whose parent has a terminal dis-ease. You don't know how much just your simple smile, a simple hello, just your presence can mean to somebody. You are so incredibly important. I can't get that through to you too enough right now. So I really hope a lot of people see this, because you're important. And I know this means nothing to you, but think of a time when somebody did something for you when you were in the midst of darkness. Did that not mean so much to you? Did that not change your whole outlook for the day, for the week, for the month, for your life? You are an ambassador of light, of love, of wisdom, of truth, of God. You're here for a reason, not just to experience the beauty that this reality is and to create your own reality, but to help others along their path. And you do that by simple acts of kindness. Look at how much Bart touched that child's life. We may never know the depths and the beauty that we have on the impact of others by just being who we are. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to go out of your way. Your doing is your simple presence. Is simply being who you are and giving love freely to everybody. That's it. You are so fucking important. It's crazy. You have the ability to uplift anybody by your smile. By a simple hello. You look great today. Your hair looks amazing. That color brings out your eyes so beautifully. You're fucking important, and don't you ever forget that. You are here for a reason, and that reason is to bring humanity as a whole to its highest potential. And you do that first by recognizing that you are important, that you are divine, that you are God. There's no questioning that. You know that with every fiber of your being, in the depths of your soul. You know that. So be kind, always. It's important. You're important. Next time somebody's acting mean towards you or harsh towards you, just smile and say, you know what? You look great today. You know what? I love you anyways. And sometimes you don't even have to say a thing, but simply smile, acknowledge them, acknowledge their presence. Honor them in your own space. I honor you because no matter how you act, no matter what you say, you're beautiful. Be the gift to the world that you intended to be when you came forth into this reality, because that's who you are. You're important. Every word you speak to somebody is important. Every kindness is important. Remember that. On this harvest moon, remember how important you are. Remember that you have the ability to change the world through simple acts of kindness. That's it. That's all you need to know. If you live that way, if you remember how important you are and how every tiny act impacts another person, you will have lived a good life. And I'm thankful for each one of you who watch this, because you are important. And you know that, and I know that, and I love you for it. And that is all that needs to be said tonight. Okay? Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. I love you. You are loved so immensely, and you're important. Always remember that.